Here I got an XMAXX, Traxxas XMAXX, and today I'm going to swap the spur gear there and put on the new pinion gear because the previous owner absolutely annihilated them. So I'm going to do a step-by-step process on removing and replacing these. So these are the gears I'm going to be putting in this XMAXX 18 tooth. And what was this one again? It was 18 and a 46. So the first thing you want to do, you want to take this cover off. It sits right inside there. Just like that. There's a screw here and here. And in case you were wondering, these screws here and here, 2.5 millimeter. 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench. They fit nice and snug. Once you take those out, and this cover them straight off. And the next thing you want to do is take that cover right there. Get a good view of it. And take these screws out. There. And hold on. And there. Once you get those out, then you should be able to pull that spur gear right out. All four of these are 2.5 millimeter. Screws out. Keep in mind that these screws on this side here and there, okay, are longer than the screws on the other side here and here, and I'll show you what I mean. So there's the longer one and there's the shorter one. Alright, got the screws out, all four of them. Now all you do is reach down, grab the cover, comes right out. Set that off to the side. I'm just going to put it right here so that I know it's there. And then you just grab the spur gear. Just comes right out. Ta-da! So once you have the spur gear out, you just have to take this screw, that screw, and this screw out, and then it pops right off. These screws right here, take a 2 millimeter Allen wrench. You have to give it a little bit of wiggle. It should come right off. Some of these can be on there pretty stiff, so you just work it off and there you go. Comes apart. Now grab your new gear and you just slide it on. So once you get it started, just work it side to side until it slides all the way down. So I like to use a screw gun to get it most of the way down. Especially when they're screwing into plastic. It's very easy to strip out the holes that they screw into. So what I like to do is take a screwdriver like this, and I'll turn it until I feel it make contact and start tightening up. Once you start tightening up, that's it. That's all you need for plastic. So keep going, you'll strip it out. So get the rest of them in here. Nice and snug. As soon as I feel it tense up, that's it. That's all you need when you're tightening on ABS plastic. So as you can see, there's a lot of debris inside where the gears mesh from the previous gears. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out to the shop, and I got an air compressor. I'm going to pull out all the residual and blown up pieces of what used to be a pinion gear and spur gear. And if you're wondering, no, the pinion gear didn't explode. I took it off prior to this video, so the grub screw backed out, so that was the reason why everything stripped out. Alright, got all those pieces out, and now I'm gonna be putting the spur gear back in. Here it is. You gotta be really careful when you start putting this back in here, because this easily slides off along with this bearing. Anyways, just come through here, give it a little turn. That bearing right there's gotta go up on the shaft here. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed. Hold on. And that's what it looks like when you put it back in. Now we got our cover here. You can take it, put it right down here, just like that. Press down, make sure it's seated, just like that. Here we have the 4 screws that hold it down. So we got the shorter ones and the longer ones. Remember, the longer screws go in the holes on this side, and the shorter ones go on this side. There you have it. It's back in, spur gear's in, ready to go. Now we'll move on to the pinion gear. So you'll take these screws out, here, 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 and here. Just take your motor out. Okay, so I took the screws out of the bottom, and all you do is disconnect your motor, give it a wiggle, and it should pop out, revealing this little diagram. So as you can see some letters, numbers. The letters correspond to where these pins right here and this pin right here need to go to, depending on the gear ratio that you choose. And right now it's currently set to I. If we look right here on this diagram, I is for 1854, 2250, and so on and so forth. We are going to 1846, which is displayed right here. 1846, which means we gotta move the pins to E. So we're gonna pull them out and move them over to E on this side and on this side. There's only 2, so those are the only 2 pins that you gotta move. Okay, so go ahead and grab yourself a set of pliers. Move this one over to E. Just easily press down and grab I. It's in there. Sometimes these are in there pretty tight, especially if you had the XMAXX for a little bit. I'm gonna put them in the E slot, and then we'll put the motor back in. So when you go put the motor in, those pins will line in the holes closer to the inside. And the reason for this is so that you want to do the paper method of aligning your pinion gear to your spur. If everything's done correctly, you shouldn't have to do that. Matter of fact, you can't unless you get rid of those pins. But this is just to help you make it easy to switch out your gears, as long as you go along with this little graph here. When you go put your pinion gear on, make sure that flat end faces towards the grub screw on your pinion gear. If not, it's going to cause you problems. You're going to strip gears again. Alright, once you get the motor in, this is the orientation you want the pinion gear in. Once everything's tightened down, you go ahead and tighten down that grub screw. You want to make sure pinion gear is as centered to the spur gear as you can get it. Just like that. More the merrier. These grub screws take a 2.0 millimeter Allen head tool. So So make sure you tighten it nice and snug. There was already Loctite on the scrub screws, so that's one thing you want to make sure you do is put some, or make sure that there's Loctite on these scrub screws. Another thing I want to point out is that you gotta make sure this little plate here, give me a second, let it focus in, this plate right here gotta sit in front of this plate right here. That's what aligns this motor perfectly straight. Make sure you and help you make sure that these gears mesh perfectly straight. That's what aligns it forward and back. Alright, this is what it should look like after you're all done. Got your 4 screws underneath the motor tightened up, and then we got this plate right here in front of this plate right here. Everything's installed. We can put that cover back on. And there you go. Get your cover back on. Throw your batteries together. Take her for a spin. Alright, here we go. Test. Sounds really good. I got 8S in this thing with this gear set, and it sounds really good. And fixed. Thanks guys for watching my video. Leave a like and a comment. Give me some constructive criticism. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. I'll see you next time.